This is IGN. Coming up, Nintendo delays the live-action The Legend of Zelda movie. Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, there were a number of high-profile no-shows from the Xbox Games Showcase. State of Decay 3, for example, failed to turn up. The Perfect Dark reboot was conspicuous by its absence. But perhaps Starfield's going MIA status hurts the most, at least for long-suffering fans of the game. The Starfield community had hoped Bethesda would announce something to do with the game at its Xbox Games Showcase. But while The Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout 76 both got their moment in the spotlight, Starfield skipped proceedings entirely. No DLC, no expansion, no PlayStation 5 release. Nothing. It's fair to say the Starfield community is starting to lose hope and a good deal of faith in Bethesda, whose silence around the game has been deafening. Clearly, fans just want some sort of communication from Bethesda on the future of the game. If it's left it behind, they'd like to know. If the promised second expansion is coming, they'd like to know. If Starfield is coming to other platforms, they'd like to know. Comments from Starfield fans are now spilling over into social media posts from Bethesda game studios about unrelated matters. Take, for example, this post about a Fallout 76 interview at Summer Game Fest. The replies include questions about Starfield's status, including, "Why did you guys abandon Starfield? Have you guys abandoned Starfield? I'm uninstalling Starfield. I'm tired of waiting," and "RIP Starfield." You get the idea. Amid the growing disappointment are some within the community who are pointing out that Bethesda may shadow drop a Starfield expansion and a PS5 release. It enjoyed huge success with The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, which it shadow dropped in April to the tune of over 4 million players. Perhaps this is a new way forward for Bethesda, and if that's the case, then perhaps some sort of Starfield update could be around the corner. Whatever the case, the Starfield community is left sifting through the previous statements from Bethesda as they look for a glimmer of hope. Starfield launched in September 2023 as Bethesda's first brand new IP in 25 years, but it was not as well received as the studio's previous games in the Fallout and the Elder Scrolls franchises, and the Shattered Space expansion, released a year later in September 2024, has a mostly negative user review rating on Steam. Nintendo has delayed the launch of its upcoming live-action The Legend of Zelda movie, the company has just confirmed. A statement by Nintendo legend Shigeru Miyamoto posted to social media states that extra time will now be taken to improve the film's quality. The movie had been set to arrive on March 26, 2027, and will now arrive May 7, 2027, the date previously held by the now-delayed Avengers Secret Wars. This is Miyamoto, the statement reads. For production reasons, we are changing the release date of the live-action film of The Legend of Zelda to May 7, 2027. It will be some weeks later than the release timing we originally announced, and we will take the extra time to make the film as good as it can be. Thank you for your patience. Nintendo did not elaborate further on its decision to move the Zelda film's launch date, but the company's choice of Avengers Secret Wars' previous slot ensures Nintendo takes advantage of Marvel's previous key window, while steering clear of several other big hitters due to arrive around its now vacated March date. Zelda's previous release date had been just 1 week after the scheduled release of Sonic the Hedgehog 4 on March 19, 2027, and would have seen it square up directly with Godzilla x Kong Supernova. Avengers Secret Wars is now set for December 17, 2027, meanwhile. With less than 2 years to go until Nintendo's Zelda movie materializes, we still know remarkably little about the project. So far, there has been no word on who might star in the film and no details of its plot. Officially announced in November 2023, the film is being produced by Nintendo's Shigeru Miyamoto and Avi Arad, former CEO of Marvel Studios. Sony Pictures Entertainment will handle distribution in addition to co-financing the movie with Nintendo. Jurassic World's Derek Connolly is writing the screenplay, while Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes' Wes Ball will direct. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson, and if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console, and subscribe to our weekly podcasts through the podcast service of your choice.
spoken layer.